Mercy on call.
Hi.
Hey there.
Greetings.
Hey there.
Adjusting angle of attack. Heroes never die.
Finishing them off. Executing flight maneuvers.
Heroes never die.
Hey.
Hey there.
Victory! Traveling to Nepal. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Ready for combat operations.
Nothing to worry about. Unless there's something to worry about. As Dr. Liao always said.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective. Hello.
Much better.
Move to the beat.
Hey. Move out. Repositioning.
I'm on fire. Please.
I'm in the zone.
Falando. My sound barrier
gonna do great.
What are you looking at?
Five, four, three, two, one. Round two. Capture the objective.
Repositioning. This is my curse.
Der Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei.
Back from the grave.
Woo! Check this out. I am on fire.
Helden sterben nicht.
Let's group up here.
That which doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Death comes.
Swiftly. Victory. Play of the game. Double. Welcome to Blizzard World. Entering the Temple of Anubis. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Justice ain't gonna dispense itself.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
I can't wait to see you all in action. I'm in no rush.
Attack commences. Capture objective A.
Don't move. Might be on tilt. Might be I don't care. Easy. Feel like a new man. Don't move.
Thank you.
Get into position.
It's a perfect day for some mayhem. Party on the objective.
I'm taking point.
Oh, that's a good spot. Hey. Yeah.
Your well. Objective A captured. Commence attack on objective B. Anytime.
Back for more. Oh, just leave this here. Got it. Ready for you. You won't get rid of me that instant. Boy, this bomb's for you! Bring it! If at first you don't succeed, blow it up again. Stop thinking you've heard this one before. Well, that's a good spot.
Surrender.
appetite's a licking. It's on ticket.
60 seconds remaining.
Back for more.
10 seconds.
We have to pick it up. Let's attack.
Surrender to my will.
Tactical visor activated.
Victory. Play of the game.
got a mic? Is there any reason you sent me a friend request before joining the group?
Oh, cause I don't know if you remember me. You played with me and my girl a few times. I think. I don't know.
I do apologize. I'm very intoxicated normally when I play this game.
Oh, it's okay. I was probably too when we played.
Right, I always get that, like, remember me? And I'm like, nah, man, I was drunk. Remember, it was a drunk group.
James,
This was, I was about to say, because I thought it was on my main account,
Yeah.
but it was my get off on
You got a mic? Killer cheat.
Yep.
Go. Killer. If you hear that my dog is panting in my face, so sorry if you hear that. Oh, you're gonna stop them?
I was gonna say, I hear someone's fan, not a dog.
Oh, I eat avocados. I think I remember that.
Yeah, that's my main. But like, that and I know I played with you on my Get Off Anna account.
That vaguely sounds familiar to you, like that.
Cause Loki, I kind of looked because I thought we were friends through my main, and then I was like, I guess I'm only friends with you through my Get Off Anna account. But I played with you on my other avocado though several times, but we were drunk probably most of the time.
Yeah, I really don't play this game unless, yeah.
I feel it.
Yep.
Oh shit. Also, if you hear my fan, that's my bad.
This sounds like DoorDash, I think.
Oh no, yeah, my notifications are weird. That was Twitch.
That guy just left. That's fun. I love when people do that. And then you find a game like right after they leave. It's like, oh, we were looking for a 5-stack. No. It's not what I wasn't looking to play with a solo queue.
It fucking be like that.
Gray, stop. Hey. Can't decide who to play.
Youth truly is wasted on the young.
Actually, while it's on my mind, I have a concept I want to run by you guys, get your guys' opinion on it.
Nothing to worry
I don't know if
about.
it'll be a funny joke or not, but I want to get your guys' opinion. This is very short, but this is the concept. So, would it have been more appropriate to have changed Michael Jackson back to his original skin color before you buried him?
But I'm comfortable with who I am now.
Wouldn't it be, is that supposed to be a joke you want us seriously into?
No, it's supposed to be like, that's the concept to the, and then you write a joke around
all I
that.
know is, wouldn't that be like a desecration to a body or some shit?
More than bleaching your own skin. I don't know, it was just I ran it by one of my friends, he laughed, but like that's obviously not the best telltale.
I didn't say anything because it's one of those ones, you know.
Ryan's on Mercy behind you.
Gotta be careful for the PCs out there.
Oh, that's the all of my. That
Don't want to make anyone angry.
That's honestly like for the jokes I write. That's honestly like one of the least offensive.
Yeah, I don't get offended, but some people do.
Can't go over to the balcony.
Yeah, no, I definitely am not a fan of the PC. I'm like, nope, I don't give a fuck. Dude, like, even on here, I make jokes all the time, and like, I just like recently, like in the last week, I had some girl just doing a bunch of Nazi jokes. She was loving it, and I started doing jokes about gays and women, and that's where you draw the line.
Yeah, whoops.
You can laugh about killing Jews, but don't you say something mean about a woman.
Ryan's up top, you got the Reaper. Is this Reaper out of the mic?
I usually check everyone, yeah.
Yeah,
it's
like,
really
I was telling him behind him, but he didn't listen.
I don't know. I usually
was fighting someone in front of me.
It's not so much that I don't care about people talking, it's just more that I want to make sure they're not children. Dude, I had one kid the other day. I was like, "Yo, do you have a mic? Hello?" And he just blurts out, "Just leave me alone and let me live my life." That's not how this works.
You are living your life. Just play the game and shut up.
Yeah. No, read the title. It says 21 plus. I don't know
well,
why.
yeah, if it's the same title, like, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, this is basically what
Your shtick.
Yeah, today I changed it up for the comedy thing because I'm trying to get in a comedy mood. Just start I usually
try
do like
not to be.
Huh?
No, nothing.
Oh, you can make fun of me. I'll go fuck, dude.
Focus on killing this fucking.
No, I did find out. I found a. Long story short, it's a stand-up comedy competition. It's all on Zoom. You know, you record it and submit it, so they're gonna, they're calling it a Zoom, but it's not really Zoom. But long story short, the winner gets a year contract with a very large record label that actually is currently manages Cedric the Entertainer.
What, for podcasts or something?
No, for comedy, for stand-up.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you meant like if it was for like a podcast thing or just straight up stand-up.
No, well, that's why I looked up the company and I was surprised they actually currently manage Cedric the Entertainer, and like that's a pretty decent name.
Yeah, obviously that's fucking. He's famous as fuck.
Yeah, I mean he's not too active these days, but that's
I always liked him. Fuck.
Oh yeah, no, I enjoy his comedy, but a year contract with them, like that's a serious reward. And I just found out there's like 3 videos posted. They got like 2 views or 2 likes a piece. Whoever gets the most likes wins. And it's like, fuck. I'll get all my shit ready and record it this weekend and get it up there. It's only 5. They only want 5 minutes though, between 5 and 6 minutes, and I've got like probably 40 minutes of material. So
just an audition, basically.
Yeah. Well, they're calling it a contest because there's $500 prize, which I don't give no fuck about $500. I want that contract.
Yeah, I mean, fuck it.
Yeah,
both of them.
You can give that 500 to the second place guy.
Give me both of them.
No, you give the money to the second place guy, man. Could you imagine getting second? You know how bummed out I would be if I got second place?
Yeah, I mean, what do you get if you're second? Just a kick in the ass? Like,
you're one of the other 9.
Yeah, thanks for coming, asshole.
Okay, that remaining 9. Really kills me. I don't know why.
The remaining 9 at least get on the special, though. Like, I guess they're recording it or filming it or shooting it somewhere. I don't know how they're doing it, but...
Wow, I fucked that up.
I looked at the other 3 people too. So far, the 3 that have submitted shit is terrible. I'm surprised they put his thing up because he just comes right out and he starts doing his Zach Galifianakis joke, but he just changed it slightly. But they made it very clear you can't do other people's material, obviously.
Right.
But it was just a butchered version, though. He just came out. And he's like, I look like this on purpose. Give me the Guatemalan lesbian or something like that. Like, just the worst version of the joke that Zach Galifianakis does.
I don't even like him that much, honestly.
His stand-up is weird, but like his bit is more like he's like, give me this.
No, like he's alright sometimes, but there's other comedians I like a lot better.
Yeah, if you don't want like one of my favorites, or I'll give you 2. If you have never heard of Doug Stanhope and you like non-PC comedy, he's very, very, very good. And then Bill Hicks is one of the greatest of all time. But not a lot of people know him because he died at 34 of cancer. So obviously not a very long career. I assume by the resounding silence you have not heard of him.
No. And there are a lot of comedians that, if I actually listen to them, I'll be like, oh, okay, like that person.
Yeah, well that, I probably...
I mean, there's so many different comics out there that I'm like sometimes I'm like, I like the one, but who?
Yeah, and like there's comedians that I don't like that a lot of people are like, how do you not like them? Like I can't stand John Mulaney. I don't think he's funny.
Nah.
He's just bland white feeling humor and it's like for no one else. People. I mean, yes, I'd be like, I like it. I'm not white. I know, but like, come on, you see what I'm saying? Like Daniel Tosh, I think he's also.
What happened to him?
I don't think there was ever a time he was ever funny. People realized that.
Got AIDS and died. I don't know.
Like I never heard from him since. I remember he being Tosh Point. How many seasons did he have of that TV show?
He had a
My
decent
understanding
amount.
is that it's still going, isn't it?
Really?
I don't know. That's the thing.
I never fucking watched it.
I just thought it was funny as hell.
I could be wrong, but I want to say it's still going. And then another one like that is, was it Dane Cook?
Oh,
no.
But these are people, you know, that some people are like, oh, he's so funny. You're
Right.
He only performed at colleges, basically. And, yeah, that was all he could appeal to.
I mean, the same kind of people who are going to be like, Step Brothers
yeah,
is the
his
greatest
comedy was
fucking
real
movie
fucking
ever.
edgy and wouldn't like land with adults like that, like older adults.
I mean, it's not that edgy. You want to see edgy, listen to Doug Stanhope, but... Yeah, it's...
Well, have you seen some of his shit from Talk 1.0?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but like...
He literally made fun of a kid or whatever. Like, it was some situation.
Alright, let me give you an example of Doug Stanhope. Doug Stanhope has a very lovely piece where he talks about assisting his own mother's suicide. He's a little bit darker than the average comedian. It's a lovely story. It sounds so dark, but I mean, it is dark, obviously. But he's like, I more bar-backed it than assisted it. You know, and she was very sick, and you know, she just didn't want to suffer anymore. So it's not like it was a weird thing, but still, help him out there yourself.
Right.
I imagine how these people feel right now. We were just talking about comedy.
Yeah, that's basically how my groups go. I just fuck around. And I put everything I can in the title. Like I used to before, like the comedy thing, I'd put like GT or have fun or GTFO. You know, have fun or leave the group. And still, I get people joining the group just like with all these expectations and like upset that we're talking. Like,
I was just giving
we're not gonna play comp right now.
Yeah, did you?
I was just giving
Read the fucking title. I don't know.
I'm not gonna be mean if you're gonna do call-outs, but like just don't be surprised that people are talking and conversing.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I hear call-outs if you do it. It's not like I'm completely deaf to the other people.
Well, so that's why
might not say anything.
That's why when I make them, it's usually like chill, quick, play like 420 or drunk or something like that. And then like I get people who will join and be like, "We're playing comp," or they'll like rage at each other.
Yeah, and they rage, and it's like, dude, you guys, common sense is not as common because people can't seem to put one and one together anymore. Kid Slayer, you got a mic?
Cause I've had times where people will like join, they'll be like, "Is this a chill, quick play?" And I'll be like, I would like it to be, or it should be, yeah." And then they'll be the one that rages.
Just real quick, sorry. Kid Slayer, do you have like your Anne Frank setting on? I can barely hear you.
No, I can have the mic on.
Yeah.
What up, guys?
You don't have to run from the Nazis anymore. It's okay. Hello.
Wait, who just said that? Did I play with you last night? You're calling with some chick and Frank.
Yeah, I do that joke quite regularly. I have a lot of
the Finnish chick, was that you?
Doesn't sound better now.
What?
Yeah, she was Finnish.
Yesterday, right?
Yeah, well, last night actually.
I want to say, and the host was a gay guy. I was making fun of the two gay guys at the end there for a while.
I'm not sure. I think I came later into the group.
I know there was a European lad at one point.
Sounds like every single Overwatch party so far.
Just a Mercy, you got a mic? Let's try question number 2. Just a Mercy, can you speak?
Pretty sure
of course
they
I
do.
can.
They talked in the.
There we go. Oh, I didn't hear him the first time. Sometimes there's that cut where it doesn't get everyone.
No, I was in a group with him before, or like right before I joined yours, but he kicked me out and then apologized to me.
Oh.
That is an interesting story.
Too lazy to join back.
I like every once in a while where I see a group name that's like, I accidentally left so-and-so's group, and it's just like a sad face. It's like, dude, that's so bad. You know how many, like, thousands of other groups you could find, and you're, like, trying to find the one you just accidentally left? Come on.
I mean, look at recent players, and if you didn't join a game, too fucking bad? I don't know.
Or just give up immediately because this is an Overwatch party. Doesn't fucking matter at all, dude.
Make a group and sit there for like 10 minutes hoping they'll see it. Like, come on.
Dude, if you thought that person that you played with is the most fun person in the world, you'll forget about it the next day.
You know what's my favorite Overwatch group I've ever seen? It's very simple, but the layers that are inside of it.
LGBT+.
Will rap for... No. Will rap for thigh pics. Not only are they rapping for thigh pics, they're not going to rap until they receive thigh pics.
I mean, that's the way to do it, though.
Like that is just... I just
then
read
you don't
that
even have to be good.
Yeah, you've already gotten it up front.
Did he specify whose thigh pics? Because I could send thigh pics, but mine are hairy as shit.
Right, like 5 pics of what?
Does he ask for? Do you pay in like one in advance? Like
I can't say that I've joined the group, but just the wording. That's
oh, you're telling me you didn't send thigh? This man definitely sent thigh pics. Don't listen to him.
100%.
I mean, shit. If I had sent him thigh pics, he'd still be messaging me today. But
probably, hopefully.
These
Yo,
thighs
got better
don't
rapping,
lie.
buddy. So I'm gonna be really aggro. Follow me or I feed.
Alrighty, I guess.
How's the game's gonna work?
I was like, that sounds like an argument a woman would make. Do this, or I make your life miserable. All right. Not agree
do
with
it.
that.
It's still gonna be out.
Lucio, you do realize
Gotta rest off high ground. Gotta rest off high ground. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. He's one. Oh, Team is on top of me. Team is throwing.
Mercy, give it like, you know, some people say a chill pill. I'd probably do the whole bottle.
We're not in this. We're not like pushing them hard enough. There's a problem here.
You know what, Mercy? I couldn't agree with you more. I definitely agree with the problem here, and I just got rid of it. There certainly was a problem. It was that character.
Oh, there's a Widow up top. Widow up top.
I mean, it is relatively ironic that we were just talking about kids that join groups
shot by
in
Widow up
serious like
top.
that.
I know.
And then he just came in here doing that. I feel like I almost asked for it. Like, sorry. I asked for it. Oh, it was just
a little bit, right?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm so glad it's not raining today. Oh, it's raining.
Well, to be honest, I like rain, but not that.
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh, Sunday was. I don't like that guy. Sunday was amazing. Woke up to the rain for like the first probably few hours of the day. Love that.
You know, it's weird. Every time I always plan to do something the next day, it could be like not raining for days or weeks, and then it just rains like most of the day. It's weird.
Rain, rain, come again.
Like anytime I try to make plans for something, it just randomly ends up raining all day.
Pushing point. And the other dead.
Myra's all over you, Mercy.
Yeah, I know that.
I need healing.
She's been chasing me.
I mean, I just walked up and shot her in the ass, but yeah, she's like, just like following you around like a fucking lost puppy.
They did it on the first point. That's why I kept dying too. It just ignored the Roadhog and someone else.
Soldiers up top on the right there.
She's just jealous because I'm not healing her.
That.
So it's like,
they shut me down. That.
So
that
you,
was...
you don't heal me, you can't heal me.
Yeah, why are you just up top like that?
Oh, I killed him for revenge for being too far up. And probably during this climate, probably for being some kind of Asian. You know how they're always hitting on Asians now.
Did you say hitting on or hating on?
Hating on, ever since Trump coined the phrase, the Kung Flu.
The Kung Fu flu? The Kung Fu flu?
I just hit on Asians, I don't care.
Yeah, I gotta be honest, that is like one I've been dying to check off my bucket list.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I've even gone black, I know. Not Asian.
What are you doing up there?
I've only gone white, Latino, and black. And light skin. I've never been with an Asian.
I've gone mainly with cunts, whores, and bitches, I've seen.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say, that I know him as something else.
Yeah, I think immediately with my...
Well, that's not very nice. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
You fucking chauvinist pig.
Yes.
You don't like women?
Did you hear that, what was it, this year marked 100 years of the end of women suffering? And I was like, you know what, that's not long enough. I think 100 is long enough. Black people did it for like 400 or 500 years. You just get away with 100? I don't know about that. Good God. I think the Zarya is a bit charged on that one.
I think it might have triggered something. They're all just trying to camp now on our spawn.
They're so angry.
Yeah, no, we were like just about to win and they're like,
what happened? Did we kick one of their fucking puppies or something? They're just like, fuck these motherfuckers. They killed my dog.
Oh, Lucio's just refusing to play. I thought I didn't see him. You see he's sitting up on the top there. We're down a player.
Oh, is that what's kind of going on?
Yep, yeah, he's sitting up there on the scaffolding.
Fucking sad.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he didn't want us to win without call-outs, so he's refusing to play.
Fuck ever. Follow me down here, you assholes.
There we go. Now they're Now they're leaving.
Yeah, fucking.
Oh, not
I'll
anymore.
get around them. Yeah, they're coming back, but I mean.
Oh, that soldier's up on our stairs on the left.
Oh, Peekaboo, sorry. Ah, I didn't know you were up there, man.
Science will reveal the truth.
There's a Genji back here.
Man, they love flanking our fucking stairs.
Oh, what the fuck?
All flipping favorite play.
Yeah, he was like so low. Oh man.
When faced with a setback,
Well, at least we can blame the Lucio. Easy when there's someone like that.
Beat a fucking baby.
Yes.
Perhaps.
1 for being a faggot, and then 2 for being
Yes,
a
Moosh. I said a baby. I wasn't talking to you, though.
Owie. You touched me in my no-no.
They touch me in ways that only my dad's allowed to touch me.
Who knows, maybe they can teach you something you can bring back to your dad.
I'm
sure you'd appreciate it. He comes home from a hard day at work, he sees you on the computer, researching better ways to be molested. You know how happy he'd be. You go to work the next day bragging about you. You know, my son.
All these dads talk about like their kids doing good things and like all these like shit that they do, and then his son's just finding better ways to let him get molested.
I mean, I think it's a pretty good parent when you fuck your kids. You know, the world's gonna fuck them anyway, so you're just getting them ready. It's good parenting.
It's a unique perspective.
These are all jokes, by the way, people.
Right.
This is where the crowd starts to think this is how I really think. Diabolic, hello.
Top of the morning, lads.
Yes, that, right? I always think of Joe Rogan did a bit where he was talking about it. He was like, he's like, you know what I do with my wife when she doesn't want to have sex with me? I rape her. He's like, clearly I don't do that. It's just a joke. He does another one like it too. He's like talking about how his kids like. He's like, all right, time for bed. He's like, well, I don't have to go to work. He's like, and I don't want to just yell at my kids, so I fuck her unless you're asleep. And daddy needs to fuck. You want mommy and daddy to stay together, right? Of course, he doesn't say that to his children. Oh, don't tell me, Ivana. It's too early in the night.
Think you'll be here all night.
Hey, tough crowd, you know. You know, I went to the bartender. He said, well, would you like a drink? I said, surprise me. He showed me naked pictures of my wife. I tell you. That's classic Rodney Dangerfield. Someone better laugh at that. Rodney Dangerfield, who's that?
Shit, my fault.
You know, at least he's in one of the caddy shacks, the first or the second one, I can't remember.
Science will reveal the truth.
I got a crazy one for you.
Shoot.
Ooh, crazy.
What do you call an all-black abortion clinic?
Can't wait to hear.
I'm not sure.
Crime Stoppers. Let's go.
You know, there's a really good practice I like to do. Every morning I wake up, I say the N word 100 times. It makes my teeth whiter.
They're coming backside.
That one's good.
Yeah, that's a classic comedian, Paul Mooney. That's not mine, that's Paul Mooney. A lot of people don't know Paul Mooney's comedy, but does anyone remember watching the Chappelle Show?
Yeah.
Do you remember Negro Damas?
Yeah.
Negrodamus.
That's Paul Mooney.
Yeah.
White people like Wayne Brady because he makes Brian Gumble look like Malcolm X. Thank you.
Who's the fucking co-writer in the Chappelle Show?
Neil Brennan.
That guy with glasses.
Right.
Yep.
I like his solo shit too. He's pretty funny.
Yeah, I do enjoy him. Unfortunately, he doesn't get anywhere as the recognition, but he's very funny in his own right. I mean, Dave Chappelle wouldn't have befriended him that young.
He kind of like he's really really funny, but he recycles his jokes a lot.
I mean, yeah, I can tell you it's very hard to write comedy, but.
Well, you can tell he is a writer. Like he's not like on the spot. He has like his good material that he's used to using.
See, that's mine. I was a writer for a few years, and now I'm switching to a comic.
Which there's nothing wrong with that. It's hilarious. But I mean, once you watch a comedian's best, then you're like, well, what's next? Like, give me new shit. What's up?
Yeah, like and there are comedians who do, use a lot of their material in some of their stand-ups, And yes, it's like one of those things, though, at the same time, it's like listening to a band play your favorite song, whether you've heard it 100 times, it's still just as great,
It depends if they're good live or not.
Exactly. Like, do you know Bert Kreischer?
Who?
Bert Kreischer. They call him the Machine.
The Machine.
He always takes his shirt off when he's doing comedy. So basically, he has a story where he helped the Russian mob when he was like at a fucking weird school trip in college or something, and it's a story that he tells like almost every time he's on stage because the audience just loves hearing it. So yeah, it definitely depends on the comic, and he's a very good, he's a lot of fun. He's got that great, like, you want your dad to be like that type of personality. Like, for one of his daughters, apparently this is a thing, when she had her period, you can throw your daughter a period party. And just the things that he did to that poor girl is just fucking priceless. Oh, that echo baited me. Oh, you bitch. She stood still, so I did it on top of her, and then she flew away. She got me. I'll give her that.
Oh, fucking hell.
I mean, I'm into some kinky shit, but I never heard that one. Come here, you little Brazilian.
I like Brazilians. Oh, you're talking about Lucio, huh?
Yeah. I know, everyone thinks he's black and he's Brazilian.
No, I mean, I like Brazilian girls.
Oh, I mean, they're as thick as black girls. I mean, they're ridiculous.
You ever met very many?
I know enough to know they don't really like to shave down there. They're not the biggest fans of that. It's not really a part of their culture.
I dated a couple sisters in high school.
I've never had that. I've never had that.
They're foreign exchange students, and they were fucking crazy as fuck. They're hot as fuck, but crazy as fuck.
You know, that actually reminds me. I have a concept again that I thought of recently that you just reminded me of. I think this one's a little bit better than the other one, but so like, yeah, exactly. Like 2 girls to a guy is like, or sisters is like the ultimate fantasy, right?
I guess.
I mean, it's up there, you know, like it's pretty hot. But like essentially that's incest. Like imagine if it was a girl fucking 2 guys and the 2 guys are kissing each other. That's fucking incest right there. Nowhere is attractive. Again, this is just a concept. But...
Well, to be fair, I was hooking up with both of them. I never said them together.
Oh, because that's yeah. You're looking like if you picture, you know, like the 2 twins sucking your cock at the same time, they look the same, you know, like that's the awesome.
No, I've hung out with 2 girls before, but not sisters at the same time. That's kind of weird.
But I guess when it's sisters for girls,
I mean,
like,
I'm into kinky shit too, but I don't know, like that one might be kind of odd. Like, oh, it's your sister.
I think
now
it's
you know they're definitely gonna get pissed. 100%. They're gonna be beating the shit out of each other.
Well, no, I'm thinking, but the concept I'm trying to portray more is that, you know, if you make it 2 brothers, and a girl is watching 2 brothers, you know, go at it, like, that's just disgusting. Exactly, that's incest.
I said about the first one too.
Again, it's because I have a very sick mind, so to me this seems normal. But here, I'll give you at least one. This is a one-liner. It's a little bit far-fetched, but this has gotten a laugh. It's very short. What did the perverted chicken named... Or no, sorry. Why did the perverted chicken named Doodle cross the road? To watch a rooster fuck his wife. Cuckle doodle do what cuckle doodle do.
Huh.
Clever.
What do you call a nose with no body?
A what, sorry?
What do you call a nose that has no body?
I think I know that.
No body? Yeah. I don't even know the joke, but that's a no-brainer. Yeah, or nobody knows. Yeah, so that's what it's called.
Brains. Nobody knows.
Undefinable, you got a mic?
No.
Undefinable?
Undefinable.
Yes. We're both saying the same.
Anyone want to flip out like field or yes?
Who's ever talking there, you really got to turn that Anne Frank setting off. It's really messing with your...
My mic volume's all the way up.
So is
Hold on, let me change headphones.
Is Anne Frank thing just like your new thing recently?
No,
since you were saying it a bunch last night.
I've been saying it for years, honestly. It's just one of my go-tos. Because it's so common. Like the other one
you know it's kind of disappointing. After you bounce out of the group, there is still that other dude last night and the Finnish chick, and she finally opened up. She got all loud, like super loud. Remember that motherfucker that called us a simp because we called him out? Because we called him out.
I left that group this morning. Yeah. You know, like.
Well, anyways, like she finally, after you left, she finally came out and she started talking shit. She's all that motherfucking pussy, blah blah blah. I'm like, damn, you're quiet this whole time, and now you're calling that dude a pussy. I'm like, what happened? I'm like, did it take the other homie to like fucking finally shut up for you to like speak up or what? Like, what happened there?
That was my first thought, honestly, because I know that I.
No, she got all fucking loud. It was pretty goddamn funny. She started talking shit, like cussing, and I was like, oh my god, I thought you were like all innocent and shit. I didn't know you knew how to cuss.
During the week, I have to wake up at like 4. I wake up like 4:20, 4:15.
That's fun.
Yeah, so that's why I have to dip out kind of early.
What do you do?
I just started too because of stupid COVID. I lost my job like many people, but I just started with a construction company doing a dispatch, which just means I sit behind a desk all day and tell people what to do while they destroy their bodies.
I remember you saying that last night.
Yeah, actually today is a month.
You don't remember what I said, did you? Because you're like, all those other motherfuckers have to go work while I sit behind the desk.
Yeah, it's usually what I say. Yeah. And what did you
I work
say?
at a moving company, and you know our dispatcher fucking sends us out, so I'm one of them lumpers.
I mean, but that is like, yeah, you kind of have to be aware of that, because like that's how the people in the field look at you. You know, when they're like, hey, can I get you, like for instance, like today, like the woman who's training me, you've been doing it for now, you know, it's like you call someone and it's like, hey, could you leave your job a little early and go down the street and do another job for 2-3 hours? I know you've worked like 12 hours today, but would you mind doing that? You know, could you?
Yeah, and the funny part is, like, the ones on your end, we're paying your bills.
Yeah, and I make more money than you. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Like our secretary, you know what she fucking does all day?
Chews gum and twists her hair?
She fucking sits there and fucking shops online. And she makes more money than me, but guess who's paying the fucking bills? Guess who's paying the CEO's bills?
Guess who's getting all the work done? Yeah. Oh, and I don't know if I mentioned it, because this was one thing that was devastating last week. I've only been in this company for a month. This has never happened at the company either. We had someone die at a job site.
Yeah, I heard you say that.
Yeah. Tragically,
I mean,
like, crushed to death.
Yeah, you said it was like an accidental thing. Like,
it was.
I don't know.
It was sadly self-inflicted.
That's fucked up, but like, I don't know, unless you like personally know the person. Yeah.
Yes, and I totally feel that way, but when you, like, so I'm...
That's a mean way to put it, but, like, I don't know, like, how well did you know him?
And that was kind of the way that I was feeling, but I was, like, I've been with the office manager, like, her shadow, basically, during my training, which is still ongoing.
Cheers on this shot.
Cheers, buddy. But the
I just took a drink, too, if that makes you feel any better.
So, like, the day after it happened, she went around to every crew that we have, and she has to individually tell the story to every crew, and she's crying hysterically. And you know what? By, like, the 12th time, yeah, it starts to get to you a little bit. And then this Monday we have...
I guess if everyone's fucking whining like, oh my god, he was such a good person, he had a family.
Yeah, he's 10 and 2-year-old, and...
He had triplets, and oh my god, their names were such and such. Like, whatever.
And it's so crazy, you know, how the laws work. So we have his car and his belongings at our property, but he didn't have a will, so we're trying to figure out who to give that to legally, and it's just a whole yeah. When you
if you don't have next of kin, then some friend's gonna come in and take it over.
No, we're being very careful. We're not gonna give it until we know for a fact we're giving it legally. Because the mom and the girlfriend, or the baby mama, they both think that it's their car. So we're kind of stuck on that. And we're trying to figure out. The mom claims she bought it for her son as a gift, so if she can prove that, it's probably going to go to her. But like, Yeah. At first it didn't bother me, but as the more and more you get involved and you get to like I took the
I had to do something a while back for one of my best friends. He fucking died super young. He was older than me, but like we had to, since we're a moving company, we had to take care of his fucking assets. So they're still in storage. He was an orphan. He was an orphan. He actually had a family, but like not some people. Like, yeah, no one that gives a fuck about, like, who he was.
What state you live in depends on how they treat that, too, by the way.
I'm in New Mexico, so...
I don't know each state, but, like, I do know that in some states it just goes to your, you know, like, your son. It just goes to your... But in Florida, where I am, it doesn't work that way.
Well, he had no kiddos, he was an orphan, so, like, yeah, his shit still is...
See, like in Florida, at that point, the state would just take all of his belongings.
Yeah, lucky that didn't happen here, because that means, like, you know, his fucking old skateboards, all his music sheets. He was like a DJ and a writer, so like all his friends.
Parents.
Well, he didn't have parents. He was an orphan.
Oh, that's right.
But all his homies cared. We all fucking cared. And I was the last one that saw him, so yeah, his shit's just sitting there in the storage, like, I don't know.
You're not gonna get past that bad.
None of us are gonna, like, fuck with it. Like, it's his shit.
Yeah, and after what I say, we should definitely get off this conversation to lighten this up, but actually, because it's just so related, I have to say it, but my, the whole reason I'm doing the comedy, my best friend was the comic, and I was his writer, and he passed away last year from an overdose.
Oh, heavy man. That's what happened to my home overdose.
but yeah, so like his family was just devastated, and there basically there was no funeral. They got rid of all of his stuff. I had like no closure. Like the only thing that was salvaged is he left his jacket at one of our friends' houses because he was just notorious for leaving his hoodies at your house. And it was the only thing we had, and the group gave it to me, and I just wept like uncontrollably.
Damn. That's wow.
Yeah. But I know exactly how that's.
It's funny how that works, though, right? Like literally, like we have all his shit in the vault, but I have 2 of his Jimi Hendrix hoodies, and he was a small dude, so they'll never fit me, but they're just hanging in my closet.
I'm 5'11" and a half, but he was 6'3", so my plan is to wear it every time I'm on stage. So I do have
Nice.
Yeah. I got him tattooed over my heart too, in the C pass too. I did a whole bunch of stuff, but even my closer is actually, I even talk about him in it, and it's brutal. It was the last joke we were working on. We set out to make the most.
Well, I hope it was talking shit to each other. For sure.
No. We tried to make the most offensive joke ever, and we set the premise, and I finished the joke. But it's a roller coaster because I lead up, I tell about what happened, I lead up. And then I just say anyways, and I just deliver the most horrifying things that most people can imagine.
What was your buddy's name?
You and your dog should do a duet together, a duo together, and sing a song. That'd be awesome.
That's one thing this year. Oh, actually, David, I got to tell you, I'll make it short for something after this. But his name was Dan now, or James technically, but he went by Dan. He was named after his father. He didn't like that when he got older, so he just wanted his middle name. But real quick, I just have to tell David this because I've been playing with David for a while. I just recently found out, David, that I'm going to be a part of a contest. Long story short, you submit 5 minutes, the most voted wins, and if you win, you get signed to a pretty big record company as a comedian for a year.
Nice. It's also singing? You're going to be singing, or?
No, just the comedy, just stand-up. 5-minute stand-up comedy.
Stand-up comedy, okay.
Yeah, just the one name I saw that was the biggest. They currently manage Cedric the Entertainer, which is quite...
I was going to say, like, if it's singing, I already know you got the voice, so you're good.
I appreciate that, but no, that's something that would just be nice on top of it. But...
Fuck yeah, there you go. Nice shit, bro. Well, good luck to you, man. I wish the best for you.
October 23rd is when it ends. They're gonna not pick, but whoever has the most likes wins. So the winner will be announced on the 24th. And yeah, I got to put it together, and I have to.
Tell me when that's going on. If they have anything like a site or something for it, or somewhere I can see on this.
Yeah. Well, then too, it's the voting, so I will definitely let you know because not only do I, you can see it, but the more votes, the better chance I'll win. I got like all my friends are getting ready to like a Facebook.
Oh wow,
campaign.
hey, I'll give you a vote. The homie I said that passed or whatever, fucking the 23rd, that was his birthday.
Get out.
I'm not even kidding. Yeah, mine's actually the 22nd.
Wow. That's a little eerie.
Yeah, mine's the 22nd. Mine was the 22nd. My homeboy, and he was exactly 10 years older than me. He went to high school with my brother. His was the fucking 23rd.
Yeah, no, mine was he was my best friend. I like, from the journeys of mushrooms that we've done together to being like his family, being a second family to me. Like
from the journeys of mushrooms that we.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that'll bind a friendship like nothing else.
Oh yeah,
I just fell off the side. I'm retarded.
When you travel space and time and learn things about life that no one else knows. Yeah, we become pretty close friends after that. And we were really.
This is what I tell a lot of people sometimes. I always. Because they don't. Oh, you don't really know that much about life.
If you don't believe me about the
bro.
23rd thing, if you don't believe me about the 23rd thing, look up my homie's obituary. Like, he was born on 23rd. He loved his shrooms and his weed. He was a good guy. Fucking John Estes. We called him Johnny Boy.
Shrooms have never been bad, bro. You just have to make sure you're in a good environment.
Well, just have good friends. Don't do it with like people you don't know or
just
like.
Don't do it in a negative vibe, or if you have a negative energy, bro, because then you're gonna have a super bad trip, like.
Yeah, you gotta have like good buds. Good buds. Like, I don't know.
The phrase that I would think of is at peace. Because if you have like, it could be a good friend, but if like there's something that you guys have had beef over recently, and you're gonna try to talk about it, and it's gonna be very, very challenging.
Right.
You'll probably get to you probably make a resolution, but
you'll probably like, cry and hug and be like,
yeah, but it's gonna
be I hated you before, but you're kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah, like, but it's like you want to do something more where it's like my friend. I think one of the craziest times we ever had was where we were in complete darkness. It was at night, which is only when you should do it. And it was like you could look around and you could see little stars. You were like in a celestial state, and you could feel that you were no longer like you were just floating, and it was just like one of the most amazing things I've ever experienced. And, yeah, the list of things that I've done with that guy goes on and on. I almost died with him twice.
Heavy.
Yeah, one of them is like 7-car pileup.
Oh, fuck.
We ended up in the middle of a palm tree. Not a scratch. Not a scratch.
So let me tell you something funny, Panic, about Hollywood. There was a tree that caught on fire, as a palm tree, right? But there's a lot, like in a line, that go down, you know what I mean? Only the top of one palm tree caught fire, and only the top, bro. But it's just like, how the fuck did it catch fire, though, dude? Like, it made no sense.
It is so dry, though. It doesn't surprise me that it caught. It could have been anything, dude. It could have been someone just flicking a cigarette up there, man.
That's what I'm saying, but at the same time, it's high, dude. And it's like, at first I was thinking, like, maybe a bum did it, because there's so many mentally ill people and bums around that area. But it's just like, nah, it's too high.
Especially now, since
and then nothing else was burnt except the top, like literally, and I'm just like, wait, what?
Yeah, you're not gonna the base of the tree, because I used to. I got the card. I used to sell fucking environmental services once upon a time, and yeah, I know more about palm trees than I'd like to know, but you'd have to have the fire.
All the thing I could think about is maybe somebody lit a firework or something. It landed in the tree, maybe. And then it caught fire, like, I mean, you never know.
Was it on a street or a residential?
It's on the street, dude. Literally, it's on a fucking street. Like, it's on Sunset, bro, on one of the most packed streets in Hollywood, on Sunset.
Yeah, it's a bum or something.
Oh, yeah, I'm thinking he probably threw something up there or something, and just like, but it was crazy, dude. They have it on Instagram on a video, and I have it saved. I could tell you who to look at to see it, but it's just so crazy.
I do not.
Because I saw it on video, and I'm just like, wait a minute, I'm already going that way to go to work.
Imagine being on Sunset Boulevard, not surrounded by Apaches. Weird.
Wait, what?
What I just said.
It's not surrounded by Apaches?
Well, yeah, I'm part Apache, dude. I live right next to the res.
Oh, I feel you.
Do you make that money though?
What?
Yeah,
do I get a dividend? Do I get a dividend?
I don't think you get anything, bro.
Fuck no, I don't get a fucking dividend. I'm related to most of those.
Bro, then you don't get anything. You have to be pure blood.
I'm related to so many of those motherfuckers. It's like dividend? You don't get no fucking dividend.
I didn't think it was pure blood. I thought it was just a.
I think you have to be pure, like Native American.
You gotta be. You gotta. No, not pure, but you gotta be like either born into the.
Is if you were to give some of the government-funded agencies that Native Americans have to black people as reparations. So, like, one of the bits is like, imagine like a Native American, like in the streets of Brooklyn, and he's coming up to your car, and he's like, "Would you like to see my Navajos? This is my bottom bitch, Pocahontas." Instead of Pocahontas, Pocahontas. So that was about
Ball Sacagawea.
Yeah, that's about as far as I got on that one.
See that falls flat because you don't know natives.
I don't. I found out there is 5 government-funded agencies for Native Americans. Like, I tried to do some research on the.
One of the guys I work with is actually half Indian. Is he always puts Choctaw or something like that. Choctaw.
You know, one rant that I have that's probably like 5 minutes is my disgust for the Washington Football Organization changing their name from the Redskins. Oh.
I love the Redskins though. I used to play for the Redskins when I was younger. I always played for the Redskins on football.
Like any fucking real Native American, if you fucking like make fun of them, they don't give a fuck at all.
It has nothing to do with that, honestly. There's 2 things.
I mean, if you want to see some real wit, fucking talk to an Apache. Some of the funniest people I've ever met before.
Well, this isn't one of the 2 that I was trying, but like one thing.
They're actually really cool. Yeah, he's not lying. They're really fucking
white
cool.
versus Native American like hate crimes. Never. For one. Secondly, the Washington Redskins were actually, if you look up,
wait, what was the first thing you just said?
Have you ever seen? Well, I guess. All right. You might be a different. You
Dude,
might be an outlier.
Get that Zen! Hurry up! Oh, he's almost dead. No, he gets the health.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of white versus Native American hate crimes?
White versus Native American?
Yeah.
Well, cause fuck no, Apaches are gonna kill you, and they're not gonna fucking talk about it in the news.
Well, but if the idea is like, you know, it's racism or they deserve it or whatever, you know, black people deal with so much hate and injustice and all this stuff. Native Americans there's no racism against fucking Native Americans. Like,
but now they've tried to flip the script, bro, because you know me, I'm Mexican and white. But every time I'm in LA on the train or something, you get a lot of African.
Wait, so you're Mexicano? You're Mexicano?
I'm Mexicano, yeah. Yo soy mexicano, pero mi amada güera, güey. Por eso, like, it's just like my mom's white.
Yeah. So fucking the Apaches took my family from Mexico as a fucking slave family. So I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. We're still all related. We're all fucking primos.
We really are. We're still all related, bro.
I'm like, hey, this is my cousin. They're like, who you talking about? I'm like, the fucking Apache. They're like, oh, I thought you meant the fucking.
I mean, what was
that one too. That one too.
I mean, what was the worst thing they did to your family?
So you come on to
nothing. Yeah, no, actually, the slaves they took when the shit went down, my family stayed with them. So like, yeah.
They didn't decide who you got to have sex with, trying to make better slaves.
Nah, they just brought in like my it was a male in the family, and he just became like part of the tribe.
All right, so I guess just to finish the rest.
I mean, they basically used it for diversity. They basically used it for diversity. Like, it wasn't like a weird thing.
We're over here having a full-on conversation at the same time we're smacking these people.
Oh, you know how it is. You've been here before. But, so
it's what we do.
If you look at the Washington Redskins history, they actually brought in a very, relative, or a very prominent Native American in American culture at that time when the team was first brought together, and he helped them sculpt the Redskins logo. And
How'd
he
you
was
say
his
that
family.
again?
So I don't know what exactly he was.
Did you say sculpt? Did you say sculpt?
Yeah. Do you know the Redskins logo is a?
I could have sworn you said scalped.
Oh, sculpt. Yeah.
Scalp?
Fucking sculpt that fucking sculpt that motherfucker.
No,
Damn, getting all fucking rugged over here, fucking scalping people, shit.
Fucking Angorious bastards right here. We scalping people now.
And his family has been a part of the Washington organization, which is what they call it now, since the beginning. And now recently, his grandchildren are trying to. Some of them are trying to make.
Nice shit though, Kid Slayer.
You know that it's not. You know. Right, and that
hey,
is offensive.
I didn't even notice until you pointed out the feed. Not too fucking shabby. Hey, get back over here. You're gonna run away.
The second thing,
lose you.
This is the last bit, and it's really short. 7 years ago, the owner of the team said, "I will never, ever change the name of this organization." And then, just a month before, or a week before, probably they changed it. All of their sponsors said, "If you're not going to change your name, we're going to drop you."
Wait,
so
what? For real?
Yep. So why was the name changed? Because of money, not because of racism.
Just like everything else is, bro.
Exactly.
Well, honestly,
for money.
I saw a native saying a recent thing, kind of like making fun of like everyone bitching about racism, and they're like, fucking have fucking slaves just like less than 100 years ago. Like, the fuck you talking about? Like, no one fucking made fun of me. Like,
it's like you want to talk about like racism and shit. It's like try being Mexican and white. You look white, but you talk full Mexican because you were raised with your Mexican side of your family.
Well, but
some Mexicans don't fuck with you, and then at the same time, some white people don't fuck with you. It's mostly usually like that with me. So sometimes it's like, damn, bro, I see real true colors in people everywhere.
You one of those you one of those pale Latinos or what? Pero
no, I'm a ginger dog, but to be honest, I look Mexican at the same time. Like, I'm a cholo type of looking person. You feel me? Like, I used to bang back in the day and shit like that. You feel me?
Ginger.
But I'm a ginger Mexican. You feel me? Like, yeah, real shit.
I know how it go. I used to have a fucking rat tail. What?
Like the Starburst.
I mean, shit. That was probably like 20 years ago. But yeah, I had a fucking rat tail.
But yeah, bro, I get that mix. Like, I get people who don't like me because of it. I get people who do. Like, in both sides, white and Mexican. You know what I mean? So for me, sometimes I see racism every day. Like. And that's why usually when they're like, oh, people look at us, I'm like, look, bro, for one, homie, I've never had no white privilege. Second, shit, I've been looked at wrong my whole life too, homie. Like, I don't know what to tell you, dog. Like, I don't understand.
I've had misplaced white privilege, and that honestly is the funniest. I cannot make this up. This is a true fact. My very first job, I worked for an assembly plant, ripping apart train pistons that have been in trains for 15, 20 years.
Dirty. What are you?
I'm very successful, but that was what I was.
I think you're asking what you are, your ethnicity,
Your race. You said you're misplaced. Like, what's your race?
If it's not extremely.
You already mentioned your job more than
once.
No.
If it's not very obvious, I'm like visibly white.
I would assume white as fuck. You're probably like one of my pill buds. Like, hey, it's my ugly pill bud.
No, it's more like
if anything, when I hear you, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think that you look like Adam, bro, from Blink-182, like real shit.
No.
No.
Like yes, without the fucking like spiky hair.
You know the one thing that's weird. I get some people think I'm black, but then some people think I'm British, and that is very confusing to me.
British.
Yeah, I have gotten.
Dude, I'm part Irish. I hate Brits.
That's what I
assume it's because when I'm speaking very proper,
I fucking hate Brits. You're not British at all. I fucking hate British people.
I love British comedy, but I am not British sounding. But basically, so I was working at this assembly plant and just the lowest position of the company, just covered in soot and dirt and oil and all this stuff. I lived in a studio home from one of the people that worked there behind his house, where the bathroom wall did not touch the ground. Okay, I had no car.
What?
It was the shittiest form of a living space you could ever imagine. When a wall doesn't touch the ground, lizards, snakes, anything can come out of that house.
That's what I was confused on. Like, what didn't touch the ground and why?
So the whole thing, when I worked for this company, they called me the rich white kid.
The rich white kid.
Because of how I carried myself. I had no car. I lived in that shithole. I was the lowest ranking position.
Yeah, they're probably like, oh no, that's daddy's boy. He's a rich white kid.
What the fuck ever? Like, at least you carried yourself well, right?
But that is misplaced because there was no white privilege there. I had none.
Mercy low.
I had none.
Well, yeah, in my neck
shit.
of the woods. Did you say you're the one doing construction?
Well, from an office. I've always been
a dispatcher. I work construction.
Right.
I work general construction.
Dude, in my neck of the woods, I mean, guess who's doing all the work? Guess who's fucking getting you paid?
Remember how you said it before? Like, he gets the kickback, and other people do all the work, right? I'm the one doing all the work, bro. Wow,
exactly.
There's like two white guys.
I'm the 6'5", 250-pound guy who's working his ass off.
Yeah, see, I'm 6'3", bro, 250 pounds, so I feel you, homie.
Dude, we got little Mexicans under 5 feet tall. We've got little guys, but dude, there's some people that are so short.
Well, you're talking about the big Mexicans now.
You're talking about the Guatemalans, bro, or the people.
Yeah. You're talking about King. You're talking about the Islanders and shit.
The one thing though is I've
the
had a lot
people who speak like the actual Mayan type language that. Oh
shit.
Just to give you perspective.
I know how to speak it.
I wasted that fucking all. God damn it. That's what I get for laughing. Son of a bitch.
No. Just to give you perspective, though, before COVID, though, I worked at an aviation programming company. Like, anything behind a desk. Like,
you're not 250 pounds? What are you all, panzone and shit?
Nah, I'm just a husky type of person, bro.
Yeah, mine's like
more
just
you're all panzone and shit.
I used to lift back in the day, bro, so I'm stocky, you feel me?
Yes. I am like
all I did was gain a little bit of weight. You feel me? Like
some of that fucking.
That's what happens when you get locked up, homie. And you eating peanut butter all day, homie, and doing burpees.
Oh shit!
I love peanut butter. I grew up on that shit.
Dude, the peanut butter in gel is awesome. You throw that shit. It's hard as fuck. You throw it around and you smack it a little bit and you keep rubbing it forward. Oh my god, comes out so creamy and so bomb.
I didn't have jelly. I just had peanut butter. Triple decker peanut butter sandwiches for dinner. That was the thing.
Jelly and gel is used as fucking crystal.
You'd like
our jelly in their coffee to get lit. You know what I mean?
Sorry about that. I was on a phone call.
You like our new coworker? He just got out for 7 years for manslaughter.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but he's little puro mexicano, little fucking. He's a cholo. Complete cholo, like all his raised on a ranch, so I'm like a caballero, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you, dog.
I have no.
I mean, I listen to Paisa music too, homie. I'll be like, agradecido con el de arriba, pero más arriba.
The only thing I can say to that,
you
know that bit that Sammy Davidson Jr. does, where he's talking about.
Don't make me fucking
I love
play.
Sammy Davidson Jr., but I won't lie.
What is it, that bit where he's like Codopleo, Sidame.
I know exactly what you're talking about. That's the funny part.
Oh, that bit is so fucking funny, man. And he is a little guy.
That's the weird thing about me, bro. And you already know this, Panic. Like, I know all music, bro. I love music, homie, in general. Like,
wait. I got one for you then. You're Puerto Mexicano, right?
Yeah.
You ever jam the chicharrones?
The chicharrones?
The fucking.
I've never. Maybe,
you probably don't even know.
Chicharrones.
Yeah, no, you don't even know what I'm talking about, do you?
Maybe if I heard a song, like,
but they're good too. But they're good.
Does it mean something? Because I feel like I've
I
actually
don't really
heard that
like
word.
the new type of Mexican music, bro. Towards like la guitarra.
No,
like,
this is like old school, like kind of hip hop from like back in the day.
Yeah, I feel like I've heard this
way
word
back
before.
in the day.
Right, chicharrón.
Oh, chicharrones is a
food,
fucking
bro.
big skin. That's big skin.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
But no,
I feel like I've heard this.
The actual music, like the chicharrón. I'll play you a song in a second after we fucking whomp on these little bitches.
I'll get the Mercy, there we go. I'll get this May, there we go. Get him, there we go.
Okay, eat that diva.
Get the diva. Watch this, there we go. Come here, bitch. Oh, where'd she go?
Wow, and you don't know the chicharrones? Oh man.
Nah, I don't know the chicharrones.
You're gonna like this shit.
Chicharron, homie, with chile verde and shit like that, you feel me? But I don't know the chicharron.
I want to say if it's food, I probably know it because there was a time where I had a
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's chicharron. Yeah, it's food.
Yeah, that's probably why. I had a Mexican roommate for like a year and a half. He was
my grandma, all the time, we have a gang of cactus in our backyard, so she'll make chicharron with chile verde and cactus and shit like that, bro. And I love that shit.
Is that what that's called? A gang of cactus?
A gang of cactus?
I was like,
wait,
if that is not some racist ass sounding shit.
No. I'm just saying, like, in my backyard, we have a gang of cactus, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of...
Yeah, but is that what that's called?
Actually... Yeah, is it actually called...
Yeah, when you say there's a lot, it's like, oh, there's a gang of that shit,
like
you know
a murder of crows, or like, I mean...
A school of fish, you know, like that, yeah.
Yeah, like a gang of cactus, that'd be fucking hilarious.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of like, there's like some white guy naming that shit. Well, it's near Mexico, so call it a gang.
So yeah, there's a gang of cactus, bro, like...
You only see it near the border, so obviously it's a gang.
And the Mexicans are like, that's how we do, you know what I'm saying?
Like, that's how we do, fool, you know what I mean? We got a gang of cactus right here, fool.
You got all my primos right here. He's my cousin, he's my brother. He's my brother. Oh, don't get there. I cut you real fucking quick, I tell you what.
You get close to me and I stick you, Holmes, you know, cactus.
Fucking poke.
What's funny, bro, is gangsters don't really talk like that. I won't lie, homie. Like me banging back in the day. We do not talk like that, bro. Like
only in movies.
Right. Like I said, I'm part Apache too, so whatever.
There's a rapper I started listening to the other day who's actually he's talking about the res and everything. His mom passed away. His face was ugly as shit. Like I listened to his I clicked on it because I wanted to clown in the comments. And then I left kind of happy, like, oh shit, well this guy's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I got to give a shout out to our healers for like 2-3 games. I don't think I've died.
Hell yeah. But if you want to listen to him, bro, his name is Res Coast Grizz. And he's actually pretty good, but he looks like a fat ass dyke, bro. That's a guy. And it's just like his face is all big. His face looks like a Cabbage Patch Kid. Like it's just fat ass shit. Like, but like you'll like his music.
So hold on, before you start the new game.
Yeah.
Show this guy some chicharrones.
I'm fucking bad.
It's some good shit. It's actually pretty chill. It's fucking kind of older.
Also, Panic. Yes. I am trimming my plant that I told you I was growing, and I only have like 5 stems left, but I hate trimming so much, bro. I fucking hate trimming.
The worst part is when you gotta clean them. You gotta clean them after.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trimming it. I'm cutting it with the scissors and everything.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, that's why.
Are you talking about? Well, obviously you're talking about buds.
Weed, bro. Yeah.
Obviously.
So I have a whole shoebox right now full of fat ass fucking colas, but it's like I just hate trimming, bro. I don't know why. I just hate trimming. But I'm smoking all the dry shit right now, and it's actually really good. Remember I told you I grew it underneath the mango tree. And it literally, you could tell, took the nutrients from the tree, bro. Smells really fucking sweet. Tastes really good, bro. And it's like, oh my god, it's super organic. I love the high, it's clean.
Can you send me a photo on PlayStation?
I keep trying to join the PlayStation thing, and I don't have my email anymore that I had before. So I can't get my password back, bro, and I need to change it. I want to change it. Like I hope I
send a snap. Get a snap so you can send those quick images.
I have Snapchat. I have Snapchat.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so you don't have to worry about it fucking being saved on. Like,
I don't have Facebook, but I have Instagram and Snapchat.
Damn, I'm not the only one that doesn't have Facebook. Fuck.
I hate Facebook, bro. I got hacked one time and I never made another one. I said, fuck this shit.
I just recently got Facebook because I've been trying really hard to push the stand-up comedy, so I made it just for that.
Instagram's better.
That's how I found out about the contest. I got to join a stand-up comedy group that was private, and they let me in, and they posted it on there, and that's how I found out about it.
How did you get in? Did you have to post anything or show them anything? Like give them
You have to explain why. Yeah, you have to give a good enough reason. And I'm very articulate, so
You really are, bro. So I mean, I could believe.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, I'm very confident on being able to portray the thoughts of my mind to paper.
You are not a stupid person. I can say that.
I'm still waiting on the song, by the way. That's what we're waiting on.
Oh yeah, I didn't want to be rude and just like fucking.
No. Yeah, no.
Come on, bro. Play that chicharron. Let's hear the chicharron.
Yeah.
La chicharrones. La chicharrones. We're talking about some old school good shit. We're not home, that little bastard is loud.
They definitely this sounds like someone who's done drugs before.
We'll wait till they rap. I mean, they do kind of a typical, like, do-do-do-do.
Yeah, this is like some stars in a stoner circle, like, making a beat.
This is like some Mexican, what is that shit called? What's that band called? Stupid? Something Stupid or something like that?
Is this like a longer version of Because I Got High?
I'm fucking done. This is what you call a Mexican Cheech and Chong song, bro. You feel me?
Everyone's crazy.
Yeah, they are.
What's cool is they're not fucking playing any instruments. They're just like doing the beat on like a couple buckets and shit.
Well, I was gonna say, it kind of sounds like, like someone's like making this shit up like in high school, like pencils and pens and shit.
I used to love doing that in class, bro. Teachers used to get mad though, but I used to love making beats with the
like,
pencils.
Their like published songs are different, but like this is one of the good ones.
I mean, it vibes, but yeah, they definitely like, they're all taking their turn. They're all, it's very organic. I like that. Like, I was actually thinking to be worse than this, but I don't mind it.
Sounds like a freestyle or something. You just make a beat and people just start going. Like, I like that, yeah.
Yeah. I like how they synchronize too, like that. That's pretty chill.
Almost sounding like Akon and shit. Okay.
Where you can tell they're like buds.
Yeah, they're very close. They vibe for sure.
Sound like a Mexican Akon, bro. Come on now.
Like a stoner circle. They all vibe and together. You know what it kind of reminds me of too? It kind of has like a Damian Marley kind of rap style.
Damian.
Yeah, I don't know much, but I do like some of the Marleys.
I do love the Marleys.
Yeah, Damian Marley has a decent album, I guess, with Nas, I think.
Back in the day.
Yeah,
I mean,
I know a song or two
Damian,
from that.
I like Damian, but he like emulated his dad too much.
People try to, people really try to get that. They just use his dad's name just to try and get some money and shit, bro. Which
he
kind of
just
gets
sampled
annoying.
a lot of his shit too much. Here's the good part.
Do you guys want a TP behind left side?
I guess, yeah, why not? Usually works. I'm not against it.
I haven't fucked with this character that much.
When I think of fast rapping, I think back in the days to Busta. Really Busta.
Yeah, for real, yeah.
And I don't listen to that kind of music, don't get me wrong. Busta Rhymes.
Give me some more. Give me some more.
Yeah, back then you had Twista too. Twista was like the fastest.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you celebrity overnight.
It's good to be working with you again, Dr. Z.
But
I don't listen to shit
I
like
might
that.
still listen to rap if it was any good still, but like
That's well, you don't listen to shit like that. Maybe because I don't know how old you are, but I'm 30, bro. Back in the day, everybody listened to shit like that. That's what was hot, bro. Like real shit.
I'm 32. I'm 32. I didn't listen to that high school shit, man. I was listening to fucking. I listened to like fucking Easy and Tupac and shit like that.
Well, of course, we listened to that too, bro.
I was more into like fucking. Dude, I was more into like fucking Cool Keith and shit.
I did the distraction, by the way. They totally think we're going middle.
I listen to everything,
They
bro.
got some intro too.
So I'm 28, so I guess what, 28, 30, 32, funny.
That's still the same shit. It's around the same time.
Yeah, it's not too far off. But in high school,
But
I was.
did you guys listen to any fucking Cool Keith? Like,
I never heard of him. I didn't listen to much rap. Like when I was young, I grew up on them franchise.
It was more like
boys.
P Diddy and shit, Cameron and everything like
dude,
that back
you
in the
grew
day.
up emo. I had Liberty
grew up.
Spikes.
I had Liberty Spikes. He was
I
over
was
here on
listening-
GBH and casualties and
dude,
shit.
I was listening to rap, but I was listening to fucking like Anal Blast Cut.
Like, look at
yeah,
my
to be honest, that's how I was. I would listen to
stuff.
rap and listen to like Cattle Decapitation and Cannibal Corpse and shit at the same time.
Cannibal Corpse too? Fucking A, that's
everything.
what I'm saying, that's what I'm saying, Cannibal Corpse and shit. I had like, dude, everyone's like, you listen to rap, but you have like Liberty Spikes? I'm like, fuck out.
What happened, Panic?
Your support has arrived.
No, but like, I was a big fan of all like the Secondhand Serenade, like,
I used to love them.
Oh yeah, I still listen to that shit today, man. Like, first, like that's one thing. Like the emo or scene, they're not really.
I can't fucking, dude. I can't even make fun of you. I listen to like core metal, but then I totally like fucking. I wasn't even one of those people that's like, oh, this is a guilty pleasure. I'm like, nah, I fucking jam that shit. What are you talking about?
Bro, they're throwing the game. They're just dancing around.
I don't give a fuck. I'll fucking jam that shit.
I hate the words that people know, but like, really, my biggest genre is screamo. Like, I listen to that shit at work every day. Like, heavy fucking, and the whole spectrum, like post-hardcore, metalcore, all that stuff. But like, you know,
I can't stand screamo, bro. But I will play everything else. Like, I'll play like Job for a Cowboy or something at least.
Not just that.
That's the closest I'll get to like screaming type shit.
Were you guys into like alt rock or?
I'm listening to I listen to everything, bro. I can go from listening to
I love how
Dio
this game.
or fucking. I can go listening from Dio or Judas Priest and Metallica to Cannibal Corpse and then to Slayer and then to like Destruction.
Was anyone here a fucking Tool fan?
I used to love Tool, bro. I used to play sober all day, every day back in the day. I don't know why. I just love that video, bro.
I roadied for all three of his bands.
Oh shit, nice.
Fucking Maynard Keenan for fucking Pussifer, Perfect Circle, and Tool. Yeah, Pussifer.
You guys listen to Mayday Park?
Bro, but are you a Primus fan though?
Yeah.
No.
Hell yeah, you have to be a Primus fan. If you don't love that bass, bro, then you're not a musician.
I don't know. Like, I fucking.
That's the one with the female singer, right?
No.
I don't think that's someone else then.
That's the people who did the South Park theme song, bro. It's Primus.
You guys ever hear any shit like this? See if I can't throw you off. I doubt anyone's ever heard this.
And I know you love South Park, Bannock. That's why I'm telling you. Like, that's the people who did the South Park.
I want to say
theme song is Primus.
I mean, Trey Parker and I don't know. They're cool. It's not my cup of tea necessarily.
Yeah, it's either hit.
And why are you killing me?
It's very hit and miss, I find.
You guys ever getting any Mongolian music? Like
Oh, not
Slavic
that.
shit?
I've heard a couple of Mongolian thrash metal. I love thrash metal, so old school thrash metal.
Like throw singing?
Yeah, that's
Nah.
Yeah,
Nah, I know you're talking about that.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro, they do
It's
the
not
most
come on.
trippiest voices with the little that. I don't know how the fuck they do that shit, bro. It's like, how the fuck do you do that with your throat?
No, I was.
It sounds like he's playing like one of those fucking little weird Chinese flutes and shit. Like,
Yeah, when I was in high school, I listened to more like what was like new age metal at that time, like Avenged Sevenfold, All That Remains, Atreyu.
I still remember that song from Avenged Sevenfold, bro, that everybody fucking got up on them for. Like,
there's a
that
few.
shit,
Of them.
I hated them, bro. I won't lie, bro.
Avengers alright.
I hated it. I hated Dragon Force when they came out with that one fucking whether through the
I've
sky
seen them
or through the
live.
fire, whatever.
Through the
fuck-
fire and
I-
flames.
Yeah, there you go. I hated that
Thanks.
shit, bro. I fucking hated
Thanks
that
to
shit.
fucking Guitar Hero. I mean, fuck.
Yeah,
Dude,
that shit
I
annoyed
saw
the
them-
fuck out of me.
I saw them live, and during that song, the singer went
Did
onto
you?
the grass area and ran around like an idiot. Oh, they're so bad live. I was there seeing Slipknot and Suicide Silence, and they were just.
There you go.
horrible.
Fuck yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Was that when
dude, I
Mitch
got
was
to meet-
alive?
I'll
or-
probably
got
be
to
over there
meet-
playing Psychosocial, bro.
Dude, I got to meet Mitch Lucker from Suicide
Oh,
Silence before he
nice.
passed away.
I remember
I
when
will
he
always
died.
hold that memory. Like, it wasn't like at his
Suicide
table.
Silence is a thrash metal band, right? I think I saw them doing.
That would be more considered death metal. Definitely more
My
death metal.
story's not
Thrash
as good as
death
yours,
metal, if anything,
but
you feel me?
do you remember the Slipknot song, the fucking music video where the little kid's like, he's like the butcher
Riding the
boy and
bike?
shit?
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, he's riding a bike too, but he's like
he's
a
riding the
butcher
little
boy
bicycle?
at the beginning. Like a little
I don't
kid
know
and
And it
shit.
says Tonka pills on the door.
Is it Left Behind? Is it Left Behind?
Yeah.
I had that DVD, bro. That you're talking about.
That song meant a lot to me. I'm not gonna lie. That was one of my favorites. I felt like
that was one of my favorite songs.
So, anyways, that little kid. I went to high school with that asshole.
Stop it. You're kidding.
Yeah, no, his name's Corey Paravano. His family, they're like models and like in movies and shit. Yeah, his fucking mom was like a porno star. His mom was a porno star. They called themselves, her and her sister called themselves the Piper Twins.
Come on, you can get me, bro. Just pick me up. What you doing?
I got hacked out of my res.
The way you described it threw me off, but basically he's living in a zombie apocalypse and his parents have died, and he's living in this house by himself. And it's called
Anyways, the kid's name, the name's kid is Corey Paravano, and he is a fucking little coke addict piece of shit.
It's not surprising because Corey Taylor is the singer's name, so I'm not surprised they picked him.
They didn't know him at all.
You know what? I should have said this earlier, or I'm surprised I didn't. Not should have, but surprised I didn't. My dog is actually named Paul Gray Jr. I'm a mega Slipknot fan. I just call him Gray for short. But actually,
what's the drummer's name again, bro?
Joey Jordison.
Joey, there you go. I remember when they were selling all his shit for like his drum shit at fucking Guitar Center. That's when everything was good, bro.
You know what I didn't like about that kid, Corey Paravano?
What?
He didn't even like Slipknot, and he was in one of the fucking videos. He didn't even like him, dude, at all. At all.
Me either. That doesn't surprise me they'd pick him because that's how they feel.
Like, he just would go, like, spend a lot of money on his hair, like, he thought it was cute, he got the job, and I'm like, dude, you're a fucking pussy, you know that?
I mean, that video was very
You're my
popular.
friend, but you're still a fucking pussy.
Alright,
yeah,
so
you can look it up, his name's Corey Paravano, he's fucking Italian.
But this was a very short story, but when I went to go see Slipknot in 2008, Corey Taylor technically spoke to my friends and I from on stage. Technically. It was at an amphitheater, which is more for plays. The floor was concrete. The rule was you're not allowed to mosh in the aisles. So what, are you going to mosh in your seats? Obviously, my friends, I'm in a Slipknot jumpsuit with a branded sleeve. I'm going to mosh. So we're in the aisles and we're going fucking crazy. And after the third song, Corey Taylor goes, "Hey, you kids," and he points at my friends and I. "You can't mosh in the aisles." And we just went, screamed "yeah" or "woo" as loud as we could.
Wait, how old are you guys?
I'm 28. I'm the youngest.
At the time though.
14, I believe. 13 or 14.
Ah, yeah, I would have been like, dude, fuck you. Like.
Well, we just couldn't believe that he said, "Hey, you kids." We looked up and he pointed at us. It was just like, you can't mosh in the aisles. And we just were like,
I don't give a fuck.
We just screamed,
yeah,
"Boo,"
exactly.
Yeah, and we just kept moshing, and they just kept playing. We moshed. My friend actually went a few rows down. There were some Marine people who were in the Marines. He started moshing with them. He got so exhausted we had to carry him away because they beat the shit out of him.
Try going to a fucking Guar concert.
Those
Guar! I used to love Guar.
I don't know the suckers look like.
Yeah, try going to Guar with a bunch of skinheads and fucking Navajos and Apaches.
I didn't even know Navajos would go to that.
Then you'll probably like halfway get beat to death, but you'll have a good time.
Dude, that was the one thing I loved when I went. That was like one of my first heavy metal concert. And Suicide Silence is like very death or thrash metal, whatever. But like I was in a circle pit and I got knocked down, and they picked me up. Like,
you ever seen Carcass?
Huh?
You ever been to see Carcass?
I have not been to very many concerts, unfortunately.
Or
either during at the time or when I was young.
Or Amon Amarth?
No, I never heard of that.
I know Amon Amarth. I know
the hell that I had to go through to even go to that concert.
I don't know them like that, but I used to listen to a gang of songs of them. I remember.
They have 3 gold medals. What's up, guys?
See, my
job. Oh yeah, I think you taught me on YouTube because I had gold elims and healing.
Like post-hardcore is a piece of screamo, and I hate the word screamo, but
post-hardcore
is like The Devil Wears Prada, Attack of Mice and Men, We Came as Romans.
Oh, I remember all that.
I remember.
No, about
Yeah, that's definitely screamo. That's definitely screamo.
But those bands are post-hardcore.
Any Breaking Benjamin in your?
Yeah, when I was younger, and I used to think the song Diarrhea of Jane was Diarrhea of Jane. When I was young,
you call that post-hardcore?
No, that is not. No, but he just happened to bring that up. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like
I wasn't as
like,
hardcore as you guys. I listened to like Mayday Parade and Red Jumpsuit.
Yeah, I don't know. I know of Mayday Parade, but like Had Enough was a good song by Breaking Benjamin. Something Cold. Like there's a few songs they had that I enjoyed when I was younger. Yeah, they were definitely my original best friend and I. It was like our favorite band when we were friends at that age. Yeah, I'm sure I could probably find, like, if I were to look at all their names, I could probably find 10 songs.
Fuck, I'm trying to remember of a fucking death metal band I knew back in the day. And they were fucking awesome. What were they called? I know it started with a D or something like that.
If I had to pick a favorite, though, out of all of them, and I know it's the name of the movie, but it's no relation, but The Devil Wears Prada, I fuck with that band so goddamn hard. Like, you know how some people are like, I like every song? Like, I literally know every song.
I mean, your fucking name's Panic at the Disco.
Wait, what? Did I say Panic at the Disco? I thought I said The Devil Wears Prada.
Yeah, but your name's Panic at the Disco. I can tell what kind of music you like.
Yeah. Well, DMT is diethyltryptamine, which is the strongest.
But still, Panic at the.
Yes, that's obviously it's a double entendre, exactly.
Yeah, that's an obvious one. I mean, no one even knows what my name means. I mean, at all. I always get the funniest ones.
It is obvious, but then for the people that actually know what a double entendre even is, it's like, oh, that's very good wordplay. Thank you.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so what's my name mean?
Let's see. I even added you, and I'm like, what is your name? Half Bid? Right?
Everyone says bid. I mean, it's.
There we go. Suffocation, bro.
What's the proper way?
Effigy of the Forgotten.
I mean, it would be half 8 bid.
Oh, to be honest, I have to squint really small. I have a very small TV, so like that's why I was like questioning it because I can't even read it. Half aided, right? Is that it?
Yeah.
So my only guess would be that like you asked for more weed and they only gave you a half eighth.
No.
You're half aided.
Do you know what the word "id" means?
No.
It's like a Freudian concept.
I think I've heard that word. Say it again. Freudian?
Yeah.
Was he a doctor?
Something like that. Maybe a psychologist.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking. Hey, Freud, right?
Freudian. Sigmund Freud.
Okay, so keep going. What is id?